Oh, hey guys, you showed up just in time for me to decorate the porch for Christmas. It's taken me a little longer than I would have wanted to do it, but no time like the present. So let's get to it. As you guys probably remember, one of my first steps is always to put down the doormat. So we're going to do that here. This is our undermat, and this is our highlighted Christmas mat, which says Merry and Bright. Next, we're going to bring out our snowman. Last year, we had our snowman sitting right in this chair. It worked out nicely. He's one of my favorite pieces that I've had over the years. And so we're going to put him there. Next, I'm going to bring out something I want to try this year. So during fall, you guys know I had the big pumpkins. So I was like, what if I have for Christmas? I put like big ornaments. I think these are the ones you kind of hang on the trees, but we're just going to put them on the front porch. I don't really know how I want them to go, and I probably need to secure them maybe under the chair. But we'll see how this works out. Also, as you can see here, I have this lantern. During the fall, I filled it with little small pumpkins, but since it's Christmas, we're going to fill them with ornaments. And since you can't really see from the road a lot, I decided the red would be perfect. So we're just going to fill these with red ornaments. I have a lot of them, so looks like I'll need to get more. Okay guys, I'm back with some more ornaments. My goal is really just to fill this up with ornaments, and realizing it probably makes more sense, runaway ornament, to just turn it on its side and fill them up, close it, and then stand it up. That makes so much more sense. But yeah, how are you guys doing with your decorating? Or are you decorating the outside this year? I always like to do a little something. Most of our neighborhood tends to decorate for the holidays, so I'm not trying to keep up with the Joneses, but I do like the look when you drive by, you see all the cool decor. All right, so I think that's gonna work. We'll give you a close-up of it as we go through our finale. On to the next task. Okay guys, so I'm back over here with these large ornaments. I don't want them to roll away. One had already rolled away when I went to go get the red ornaments. So I said, maybe if I use this chair as kind of like a little bit of a cage for them, it'll work out. So let's see if we even like this. But I think it will definitely keep them from rolling around. I don't know guys, I don't like that at all. Not feeling it. Maybe there's another arrangement. We'll keep playing with it and see what we end up with. Let's keep going. Okay, and this is a new addition to the front porch decor. And this is a little lantern I got. I think it was like from Roses. And this one lights up. So I thought that would be great. A little extra light up here. So at night you'll be able to see that. And I thought it would be kind of cool on this side, since we already had the lantern on that side. Let me turn it off before I forget. And so, I don't know, I'm really thinking that these are just not going to work in my little front porch decor. It's just not giving what I was hoping it would be giving. So we're going to eliminate these from our display. Hey guys, so we're going to keep it moving with our wreath. This is a Christmas wreath I had gotten, not a Christmas wreath, but a hanger that says Merry Christmas. So I always use this for the holidays. So we're going to start by putting that on the door. And if you guys remember from last year, those who were following me last year, I kind of made this wreath. It's a lighted wreath, which I like because it adds a little bit more light. And I get to plug it up from the inside though. And I just pretty much use some of the ribbon that kind of coordinates with what our theme was last year. So we're just kind of repeating it and adding some new things. But the wreath is going to stay the same. And it's a good size wreath. I think it's really designed to go over like the garage, but I like it on the door. So that's what we're going to do. All right. Here we go. And all we have to do is just make sure we leave the plug over there. All right, coming along. Okay, so I saw this little door knocker or door ringer thing at the Dollar Tree, and I was like, oh, it kind of matches my little pattern. How about we add it to the door, and that way it can kind of pick up the colors in our wreath. And I don't think it'll get annoying. We don't really come through here a lot. We usually use the garage. So I think it'll be a nice addition. Has a little greenery that kind of ties in here. You guys see what I'm doing here? All right, so for $125, I thought it was kind of a cute little addition. Now let's move on to hanging up our trusty flag. As you can see, the checkered look is still what we're going for. And of course, the Christmas trees. Let's hang it up. All right, you guys, I've gotten a little bit better with hanging these. I used to get stuck with these all the time as I drop it, but you guys know what I mean, right? So anyway, let's try this again. You know, some people were saying that hanging flags was kind of outdated. People don't really do that anymore, but I kind of like it because it's on the side of the house and it adds a little pop of the season. So I've kind of gotten in the habit of kind of changing it out. So Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Okay, guys, it's such a beautiful day out here. I thought it was definitely the perfect day to do this because I can actually be outside without having to run in every 5 seconds. So these are some bush lights that I bought several years ago. I think the year we first moved into the house, so about 5 years ago. And at that time, our bushes were much bigger than what you see here. It's actually really small because of the work we had done to the walkway. They cut them. Well, they actually uprooted it altogether and planted new ones. So the lights don't really hang on the bush like we would like. But each year grows a little bit more and we make it work. I always like to make sure that the plug is this way because I'm eventually going to have to add it to the other one over there. So the key is making sure the lights are evenly dispersed. You guys know how it is because once you turn it on, you don't want it to look like there's lights in some spaces but not in others. So I kind of try to do that ahead of time, but the best time to really tweak it is once the lights are on. You can really see what it's looking like. Okay, so we're going to do the other side and keep it moving. Here we are. Just right here, doing this side. And I don't know if there's a better way of doing this, but I end up having to connect the two bushes and then connect the switch to the extension cord. It just seems to work out better. I don't like that it's somewhat of a tripping hazard at night, but hey, gotta do what you gotta do, right? So I do literally plug these. This is at night. And then we just reposition this to make sure it's on the bush. We are putting the lights on here. I like to go a little front heavy so that at night you can see the lights more so in the front of the bush, which is what's most visible to those passing by. And as you can see, I have to kind of do this to make sure they're both lit, which causes me to have to spread this out again, just to make sure it's evenly dispersed. We'll see what it looks like at night and make any adjustments that we need to. But for now, this is a good start. Okay, I'm playing with this, guys. I moved the lanterns together to see if I could kind of do like a little staggered lantern look. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let's make sure that's closed. We don't want ornaments spilling all over the porch. I kind of liked it better over there than over here. Is it okay for something to be under the snowman? And this is the thing. I purposely did not look at what I did last year so that I could just organically go with what I think works. Here's what we have so far. I'm not mad at it. Trying to keep it simple. And this works. I probably will put something over that welcome. I kind of use that as my staple and then just try to change the top area. So we'll see where we go. And there's a flag over there. And my goal is to actually hang some lights on top of our garage. I may do that today and then we'll show you what it all looks like. Okay guys, so I'm over here attempting to hang some lights on the garage. But first I have to use these little clips. I haven't done this in a while, so I'm trying to remember what I did, but I'm hoping it's gonna come back to me. I'm gonna try not to use as many because they're annoying to take down and put up. All right, guys, here are the lights. These are like icicle lights. So they kind of get tangled, but if you just keep shaking them, they usually separate pretty good. And so we're going to put these on the garage. We actually haven't put these up in a couple of years, but now is the time. No time like the present. Let's see how I do. For those of you who've never really hung lights, so this is what I was adding to the top of the garage. You can see here, I kind of clipped that to like one to the top of the garage. But see how the light rests in this little spot here? So that's what I'm gonna do with the rest of the lights. And let's see how we make out. So I realized I need to go check out the extension cord so I can make sure I had the right end ready. And so, yes, what I thought, of course, this is the end that's going to go. So I need to make sure this side has the plug in. So I think we were already, but I didn't want to get up there, do it, and find out that I had done it in the wrong direction because that has happened before. Lights. So I think we're good. Now that the lights are up, we're going to just tie these bows right here. Just so sweet. One of my neighbors who's actually moving out of the area just came over to say bye. I saw the moving truck come today. And it was just kind of sad. I mean, not that we talk to them that often, but you know, like I was telling him, it was just always nice to know who your neighbors are, you know? So we'll welcome the new ones if they come in as well. All right guys, so I've hung the lights. I don't know if they're really supposed to look like that, but at night when they're lit up, it'll be all right. Hung the bows on the two light fixtures, and now we're just going to connect all of the wiring to make sure when we light everything up tonight, everything's in place. All right. So guess what, guys? After all that talk about making sure I had the lights going the right way, I still did it wrong. I'm going to plug it up and I'm like, wait, it's the same thing. So I'm not taking them down. I'm still going to just plug this in here. Okay, guys, as much as it pained me to do it, I took it all down and strung it again. Now I can plug it in. Whew. And we're just going to plug it on the side of the house and we'll check out how it looks. The lights are working. That's a plus. Usually you test them before you put them up, but as you can see, I'm doing things backwards these days. But anyway, I'm done everything that I'm going to do for now on the outside, but there is something that I do on the inside that has an impact on the outside. So we're going to do that now. And then we should be ready for the reveal. Okay guys, now that we're done with the outside, it's now time to put in our trusty lights, our little electric window lights. I love the look. I've always loved this classic touch of Christmas. And so we're going, oh, this looks like it may have been a new one. I think I'll use the ones I've already used. We're going to plug these in all the windows so that when we do our reveal, you'll see the whole house lit up from the outside. Now, this was kind of my little compromise from not being able to have like the lights around the perimeter of the house and stuff. This still gives kind of like a whole house lit look. Okay, so let me know what you think when we get to the finale. All right. Let's get to plugging in. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, what I like about these is they have this little cling that allows it to just cling right to the window, or it can rest in the windowsill, whatever your preference is. But it's also light stimulated. So once it gets dark, the lights come on. But once the sunlight comes in through the window, they turn off automatically. Now, a few of them have a glitch, but for the most part, it works pretty well. So you don't have to worry about like unplugging them every day. This is why. This is definitely a keeper. I got these off of Amazon. I'll put the link in the description in case you're interested. Okay, guys, are you ready for the big reveal? Here we go. All right, guys, that wraps up our outdoor Christmas decor. Let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Merry Christmas.